doing right now, what we're about to consist of is our returners meeting first, okay? So these are the people that have already been through us with the football season, or at least over half of the football season with us, okay? So we're just gonna be touching do's, don'ts, things, expectations, and also what we're seeing already and what we plan on seeing for the year, okay? That way everybody's on the same page and nobody feels like I am not talking directly to them. This is aimed at every single person in the room, okay? This is not one of those, you're talking to me. This is definitely, I am talking to you, okay? If you're in this room today. So when you're coming in, I expect a different level of athlete because y'all have already been through the program. Y'all understand what the program entails. You understand expectations, okay? Sometimes we know what it means to meet expectations. We know what it means to get close but not hit it, okay? We're trying to make sure that we are exceeding expectations at all times because we've already been here before. So we should never come in tardy. Also, this is just the basics, right? Just the.
Yeah, you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's cut this shit. All right, you guys. So what we're talking about right now is the returners meeting and not being poisonous. Okay. So everybody, raise your hand if you don't know what being poisonous is. You know what? Everybody gonna pretend like they know. So I'm gonna tell you what being poisonous is. Don't pollute these people. Anything that happened last year, the year before that, these new people coming in should not know it. And fear to God if they already know it, because damn, you told them, and damn, that show your character. I don't know who you is right now, so I don't have to call you out, but I actually have to say this to you directly, okay? So coming in, this cliquish behavior, we gotta cut it out, okay? Those new people, have you ever came in new to the team and felt ostracized, not a part of the group? Raise a hand. Okay, everybody already felt welcome when they came in. No, you gotta raise it high so I know that who's being talked to. Raise it high. Oh, you felt like that? You felt like that too? We got some followers that's gonna put it up at the last minute. Okay, so what we are trying to tell y'all is y'all need to make sure that y'all got a brain of your own, a mind of your own. You are following and meeting expectations. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this with y'all because I feel like we're beyond this. We all wanna be grown, we all wanna do these different things. So we gotta be able to openly and honestly communicate with each other and get it across, okay? Okay, everybody understands what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what it means to be poisonous. Okay, this year, the rules have not changed, but the way that we handle rule breakers has changed as far as infractions. No longer will it be just give me $1 and go back on to, tearing this motherfucker up. It is get out is my favorite thing, and I'm super excited, y'all. It's get out, it's get out. So that means it doesn't matter if you're a captain, a co-captain, a dance lead, a cheer caller, a senior, a veteran, a new person, a newcomer. If you're coming in with the quote unquote bullshit, you gotta get out immediately. And it's not really like a whole thing like we talk about it. We'll talk about it later on. If you want to talk about it right then, I'll double the extension, okay? And we'll probably call you back maybe at the end of the season, okay? So after that, come talk to me after the practice. But right then and there, just make sure you get your bag and only your bag. You get your cell phone and only your cell phone, and you leave. And you can go do whatever you want to do. That means go to your home. That means go blow on that. That means go drink a whole 40 ounce. That means whatever you want to go do it. But do it outside of that practice. Go way over there and do it, okay? If you do not leave, be like, oh, Jennifer Holiday, I'm staying and you gonna love me. Baby, lose your house and fucking around with campus security if you want to, okay? So go ahead and take that on your first one and go ahead and get out and run for it, okay? Next thing that we're moving on is we ask you to do something. This is not a suggestion, like before it would be like, oh, well, we have this right here going on. If you do not have a class or you do not have something that is exceeded in your day-to-day schedule that like you gotta be at work, you gotta be there, you gotta go to class, you gotta be there. But if we ask y'all to be somewhere for something, say we gotta go down to William L. Middle School to go perform for da-da-da-da-da-da. If you don't have a class or something, this is your time to be like, oh, well, it's not mandatory. That's just a basic thing, because I know we use this, well, is it mandatory thing, okay? You know what else is not mandatory? Just like that William L. Middle School? Away games, okay? That's not mandatory. CIAA is not mandatory. If you this girl or this boy that's always busy and can never be a part of anything but what you got going on, just know that when it's time to go through these different things, you will not be a person on that list. And if you have other things that you have to do, that's great for you, and I'm happy that you have them. But we only want to rock with the people that want to rock with us, okay? And I feel that RH. We only want to rock with the people that want to rock with us. And if you don't want to rock with us, you can keep rocking where you're rocking at, okay? I have to be honest with y'all. Please raise your hand, let me know if y'all don't understand what I'm saying. Everybody understand what I'm saying? So we already touched on being poisonous. We already touched on expectations, showing up to practice on time. That means when we're in practice, we're working hard. Please don't be in practice talking. It's hot as hell. I see why practice be sweating. So what I'm gonna say is, when we're in practice, make sure that y'all come focused and ready to go. Y'all know how we say, hang it up on the door before you come in, handle your business. I've had many a days when I've been sick, broke down, hurt, and da-da-da-da. I'm still gonna show up and do what I gotta do, and then I'm gonna go take it to the room, and I'm gonna pass out in there, okay? I'm not trying to be unrealistic and say that people don't get sick, people don't get hurt, and these different things don't happen. But if it's not something serious, come in there and do what you gotta do, okay? If it's somebody that passed, or you got some real issues like that, stay home, and it's fine. Call us, send us our obituary, because we're gonna ask for that obituary. Don't tell us that somebody passed and then fail to produce an obituary, because then we looking at you like, okay? So I don't have to say it, but you know what that is. So moving on past that, making sure we're being accountable for ourselves. Please, y'all already know, don't tell that you're gonna be late. Don't tell that you're gonna be late. If you're gonna be late to a practice, who should you call? That didn't sound confident.
Coach.
All right, so y'all should reach out to a coach. Please preferably reach out to Coach Danielle or myself, because I know what's been happening a lot last year is y'all will run to Coach Keith for a lot of different things. And I'm gonna say this because I know that y'all have peeped up on it. Y'all, it's like, it's kind of weird, and I don't want to, it's definitely not parents, but it's like, you know that parent that you could kind of get over on? That you be like, oh yeah, I know mama gonna say no, but I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like one of those things like that. So be judicious about what you're saying. Please use the chain of command. Please go to Danielle first. If Danielle does not answer her phone, then call me. Y'all already have our numbers. If I do not answer the phone, then go to Coach Keys. Please stop going to Coach Keys first. Now, if y'all have a lot of things that y'all have going on as far as like financial aid and these different things with your classes, please go to Coach Keys first on that, because please don't come to me at all on it, because I cannot help you, okay? I cannot help you at all. I'm telling you right now, I cannot help you. Go to Coach Keys. It's hot as hell in here. I'm sweating through this. All right, so where we at? We already touched on expectations. Also, poisonous stuff already that happened last year, we know not to bring it. Tiffs with each other, this is y'all chance. Don't let it leave out of here past today, okay? You gotta go to Jesus, pray on it. You gotta decide if this is a place for you, because just know that we are kicking you out at any means necessary, okay? We will not be having the powwows. The powwows will not take place. We will not be having those full team things where we have to take away from our practice time so that people cannot talk about what's actually going on and waste practice time. So what will actually happen is, because my thing was, I was like, if we do a powwow, it should be followed behind a 45-minute workout. And I was like, that was my gist of it. But they said, no, if you have an issue or something with someone, you will bring it to a coach, and y'all will go sit down and have like what we call a mediation, where one person's on this side of the table, other person on that side of the table, the coach is there to mediate it, and we'll move on past the situation, okay? But it will never, ever, ever be a full-on team situation taken away from the practices like it used to be, okay? Now, if this is a full-on team situation where we just got a lot of riffraff, which we should not have because that's what the rule system is for this year, then we'll handle it accordingly. But right now, we do not have those full squad powwows anymore. We will not be bringing that in here to waste practice time. We have a lot of stuff that we are going towards for boot camp coming in. I need y'all to really pull up by your bootstraps. And if you see your sister or your brother struggling, you need to help your sister or your brother, okay? Y'all got me?
Got it.
And y'all need to help everybody, okay? Do not just look at people like, oh, well, I think that they're this and I think that they're that, so I'm only going to help the people that I genuinely like or the people that I see something in. Try to help everyone that you can, but I do understand that it's a real world, and some people are not going to accept the help. Some people are not going to want the help. Some people are not going to take advantage of the help. When people are not doing that, just be like, okay, cool, you did what you had to do, you moved on about your own thing. If the girl make the game, the girl make the game. The guy make the game, the guy make the game. So that's not your business. You tried, you did what you had to do, and you kept it moving, okay? As a returner, y'all's expectations for me and my eyes are a lot higher than the other people because you've had this material for a whole year. Some of y'all have had it for 2 years. So I'm expecting y'all to not come in and just fly under the radar. I'm expecting y'all to come in and lead by example, and as far as like motions, that's as far as shakes, that's as far as voice projection, that's as far as performance, that's as far as facials, that's as far as showing up to practice on time, that's as far as like being able to work with everybody. I do understand it's the real world. Everybody's not going to be best friends with everybody, but you should be able to work with everybody. And what I'm going to touch on that is, if you feel like you cannot work with everybody, this is not the team for you. If we are seeing a pattern of just the whole team and Two Sockz over there, one of these things just doesn't belong. If I'm seeing a whole pattern where if it's just the whole team And then we split up into groups and it's 4 people, 4 people, 4 people, 3 people, 1 person. One of these things just doesn't belong. If you feel like you're going to fall into that category, this is your time to go home tonight. Really pray on it if this is a place that you want to be, because I only want to be surrounded by team players. You might not like everybody. They might not be at your baby shower or your wedding or come into your room to talk about boys or girls with. But what you will do is work with everybody on the team, because we are a team that transitions. We are a team that stunts and tumbles. You never know who's going to end up in your stunt group, okay? So we all need team players that are going to work together and work off of each other. And this isn't doing the bare minimum. I need you up under there like your life depended on it, okay?
And this started last year, and what I'm not going to look at this year, this is not a competition team. We're not competing against each other. One thing about a team is when you hit the floor, the court, doesn't matter where you're going, y'all going out there to perform together. A lot of y'all try to compete with people, try to break people down. I don't know, to make yourself feel better. I've never seen anything like it. In all the years that I cheered, I always got excited when I saw talent come through, because it made my life easier, especially when I was a captain. It made my life very, very easy when I saw talent come through, because I'm like, okay, all I got to do is teach them the Virginia Union way, and we off running. A lot of y'all try to compete. This is not a competition. I don't care if you on the 10th line. Guess what, baby? When y'all hit that court, the field, whatever, they see everybody. So regardless if you on the 1st line, 10th line, they see everybody. And I've been told y'all I can see everybody. Y'all, that's how I have all them notes. I don't care what line you stand on, I can see you. So this year we're going to build each other up and stop breaking each other down, because it just be a lot of competing, and I've never seen anything like it ever in my life. Like y'all are very different, but this is a team sport. And that's why I speak on all the time about being a team, because it's a team sport. So all that breaking each other down, different things like that, is just not going to fly with me this year. Like Coach Lee said, these rules been in place, but for the last 2 years, I've allowed y'all to try to find y'all way, but now I'm going to find my way. And I'm going to find it the Danielle way. Because it's very evident that y'all finding y'all way is not working. So it's just a lot of havoc and a lot of ups and downs. And don't get me wrong, any family or any program is going to have their ups and downs, but we have too many downs and not enough ups. So we're going to work on the up. We're going to go on the upside. I'm going to go back to my old way. And if you knew me as a coach back in the day, oh Jesus, that's all I'm going to say. But that way worked for me, and it worked for my team, and we always had a very successful year. You guys are supposed to be young adults, but a lot of y'all guys act like little kids. So y'all got to really grow up. When you get out into the real world, nobody's going to spare you. Y'all guys are entitled. Y'all think y'all can do things y'all way, but in the world, and this is a life lesson, no matter how old you get, there's always going to be somebody going to tell you what to do. Even if you are your own boss, you have to follow somebody's rules. Rules are made for a lifetime. They don't never go away, y'all, no matter what you do. So get that in your mind now to help you out when you go on off to be entrepreneurs, or if you work for somebody, whatever it might be. Like, there's always going to be a rule for a certain reason. Another thing I want to touch on, then I'm going to let Coach Lee go, back to like being a family. Let me tell you something, it's going to be ups and downs, but our business is our business. I think we've been preaching that for 2 years and people still don't get it. And what I've learned along my journey, and even though I've never been there, certain business be being spread on campuses that shouldn't even know about what's going on. I'm confused at this point. Like, and at the end of the day, y'all have y'all downs, but then y'all be back together, but now the world know what was down, but now y'all back, everybody cool. That's weird to me. Y'all go out, y'all get to argue with people, and they can run your whole background of what you did, season, whatever, I don't know. It don't make no sense to me. So I don't care if y'all have outside friends, cousins, whatever. Y'all business, certain stuff should not be shared. It's just cheer business. I don't care if it's your family, friends, whatever. Because again, y'all generation different. One day y'all friends, tomorrow y'all enemies. And when y'all become enemies, that's how you know they're not true friends. That's when they go and drop the whole bomb. And then 2 days later, y'all back friends, but now they done dropped the bomb on everything you did in life. That's not cool, y'all.
That's weird.
That's some real stuff. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Loyalty don't lie. Some of y'all better learn what loyalty is. A lot of y'all don't know what it is, but let me tell you, in a lifetime, loyalty will carry you through a lot of tough times. You don't find a lot of people that be ride for you to the end. So just be mindful of the bridges that you burn in life, because some of them you'll never cross again. Because some people ain't gonna build it for you again.
So if me and Brianna were practicing together and I'm like, okay, boom, I'm trying to get this, we're trying to get it together. I noticed that Brianna's stepping the wrong way. And I'm telling her, hey, you on the wrong foot. There's different ways that I can say this, okay? I could be like, get your shit together. You always fucking up. It's always you. You still ain't got it? We need to move on. Those are all real life things that I have seen happen at a Virginia Union University practice. So none of it's an exaggeration, all of it's true. Those are all bad examples of what to do, okay? I feel like this is like one of those bad HR like training programs at work. But if you see it you know, everybody knows right from wrong in here, so now if we're doing it, it's because we want to do it. That's inherently our character, and we cannot break past that. We cannot mature past that, and there's where we find the issue, okay? Ways that we would actually tell Brianna Levine, hey, you're off. Make sure you're doing this. Note how I just told her what she was doing wrong, and then I immediately showed her what was the next step. That is where we call constructive criticism, where a person can actually grow from. Me telling y'all, Raina, you still clapping like this. I need you to be in here. Constructive, very direct, a little OTT over the top, but still, I'm showing her what she's doing and then showing her how she can get better with the right thing to do. So if you're going to give a correction or a critique to someone that is other than yourself, first make sure you got it, because you don't want to show nobody the wrong thing, and that could be a part of it. Girl, you can't talk to me and you ain't got it. But straight like that, if you see it, show it, critique it, move on. That's how you work together with your team in a healthy atmosphere, okay? When we walked across that mat together and we accepted that award, we all accepted that award together. When we went at CIAAs, we did that performance, we all did that performance together, okay? You know what I mean? Like, we gon', regardless if they cheer for us or boo us, like we're either being applauded together or being booed together. So y'all really got to understand that we're together. And just because all the skill sets are going to be different, you're going to have skill sets that are higher than others. And we get that. It's just natural. In life, you're going to have it. In any place of work, you're going to have it. But it's about acknowledging it and helping your brother or your sister get better, or going to your brother or sister to get better. And it's actually taking the critiques and actually applying the critiques to get better, not thinking that I got it all in myself and it's my show, okay? Another thing that we got to get past is the selfishness, okay? It's not the Angel show, okay? It's not just about Angel. So Angel should come to the performances and perform how she should perform regardless of where she's at in the formation. If Angel is on that second row, on the corner, she should perform as if she was at the front of that peak of that pyramid, okay? If Taquan is on the fourth row out of 5 rows, he should still perform and smile and show motions and spirits, okay? You are judged off of your own merit. So each person will come up in their set group. Of course, we will watch you all throughout the week. But when you actually come up for trials for the game, it's what you put on the table. But it's also like you can't look like duty Monday, duty Tuesday, come in Wednesday and think that you're going to make the game. You can't come in late Monday, come in late Tuesday, think you're going to be eligible to try out for the game on Wednesday.
So for football season, we're going to be one team.
Football season is one team.
It's always been like that.
I feel like some people have already kind of like put themselves like in that Delulu thing again. Like people are like delusional, I'm on Marona, delusional, I'm on Steel, and it's like it's that.
There's no Marona Steel for football.
I don't know who's perpetuating that, but they don't listen to that person, y'all. That person is full of shit in real life. So nobody is on Maroon, nobody is on Steel, okay? Whoever is pushing that information to y'all, please just let them know. Tap them, be like, girl, you full of shit. Boy, you full of shit. And move on, because it's not that deep, okay? So don't let nobody trick you into nothing, okay? Y'all will try out. We're one team football season, and y'all know we try out in basketball season to see who's gonna go where.
Let me speak on these scholarships though, because I've already spoken to Taylor. So what I'm going to do, because a lot of people like to get scholarships and then dip on us, it's going to be if you are if you receive a scholarship and you are suspended anything, those scholarships will be revoked, because people not going to get our money and take off running. We I will say we were blessed this year. They are looking out for the cheer more than y'all will ever know. They gave us $15,000. And that's a journey.
Coming from a program that couldn't get a red cent.
Yeah, so they gave us $15,000 in scholarships, but like I said, we're not gonna just give them to people and then people dip out or you ain't got the grades or different things like that. So, I go ahead, Lee.
Okay, I'm looking at the practice attire and like, so like it say no butt out, right? But like it's real hard to find shorts that are like mad long and you still can, right?
That's the devil of the liar.
Amazon.
No, like I feel like they always rise up like these.
But see, let me tell you something. So I have to ride shorts in here. But if they're already mid-thigh when they ride, your ass not gonna be out. You know why your ass is out? Y'all wear them shorts right here.
Sophie shorts.
And as soon as you shake, Thong.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is.
We
Because
hear-
we know
we
they're gonna
hear-
ride.
No, because
Okay.
Coach gave me by my practice time last year, so don't do that.
No, seriously.
No,
So
no.
I know if you
Yeah.
have hips and a butt, they're gonna ride. But it's a difference if they have lift. Even with them, even if they're riding, they're not gonna be out. What's happening is you already start off with a pair of shorts here. It takes 2 shapes and then thong.
So as long as they fit it and my butt not out, I can wear them.
They need to be mid-thigh. It's gonna be like right here.
It's mid-thigh.
Yeah.
What we're saying
These right here?
is, when you get mid-thigh shorts and they creep, they're gonna come up to right here.
Yeah.
And even if they come up a little bit higher, because what we do, we don't just stand there and cheer. We drop it down, kicking up, da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
You need to make sure that your mid-thighs
So is this considered like mid-thigh?
stand around. I cannot see you. That is considered a mid-thigh length.
Yes.
That is appropriate.
Because that's where your butt not gonna be out.
Your butt's not going to be out. That's a mid-thigh length. But what I will say is, and I have to use Brianna as an example because she just stood up at the tryout, you know, the ones that you did wear with the side pieces out.
Oh, I can't wear them.
Absolutely not. We're not selling those kind of tickets.
My bad.
So when we're doing these, please make sure that you are wearing solid black. I did y'all a big favor. I came here today in practice attire. This is acceptable. Plain black. You see? Plain black. I don't have a champion on me. I don't have Fisher Price on me. I don't have Virginia State on me. I don't have, I like collard greens on me. Like, it's a plain black shirt. Yes.
So this year is no black union wear either.
No, you can wear union shirts, but they're in
So
boot camp.
we're not gonna waste all our time on that. It's in the handbook. We're gonna go over that
We'll go over
when we
that.
get to the because I will say this, y'all. Everything is in this handbook. Reading is fundamental. We're gonna go over it, but I'm gonna tell you like this. Don't say I ain't give it to you in black and white. And one thing about me, I write down everything. Everything black and white. So some questions we're gonna eliminate. It's in the handbook. You can wear all black. You and your paraphernalia is on there, but you ain't coming in here with Lil Nas or whatever his name is to be with the little hair on his head. No, I'm not looking at that.
Danielle in the back.
I don't have a problem, y'all. I'm glad to see y'all. Let's have a good season. That's all.
Yes,
I love y'all.
great season. We're going to have a great season, y'all. Please, this is going to be a super easy season. It's just going to be just follow the rules, do what you got to do, get in or get out. A lot of things, she already touched on the competition. It's not a competition with each other. We're trying to look great, okay? Nobody's looking at a video and being like, Angel, God, I want to go to Angel University. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to Virginia Union University. We're here to represent the university and the organization as a whole, and we're here to represent it very well. My returners, I need more from y'all as far as campus representation. I need, in a positive, Jesus Christ, campus representation in a positive way, okay? So, I'll give y'all examples.
Let me just say this, what y'all don't realize is just because we don't go here, we get the calls, y'all.
And it be
it's too much for me. One thing for certain, 2 things for sure, I did graduate from here. So my face, y'all believe it or not, people know me that was here when I was here. So you never know who knows who. And when we're getting calls about the drunken in public, like that's a problem for me. First of all, half of y'all are underage. Underage. Now what I will say is I can't tell y'all whatever y'all mamas let y'all do is what y'all do. Not cause it's real. But at the end of the day, y'all need to learn how to have a little class about yourself. Y'all just be out here wilding, hollering and screaming, 4 o'clock in the morning, laying on the ground and stuff. Trust me, baby. And y'all always think y'all teammates snitching. No, baby, I hear a whole lot when campus police getting called.
And they know who y'all are.
And they know. And one thing about y'all, whether y'all got on Neil or not, once you cheer long enough, they know who y'all are. I don't care if you got on a Barney shirt, they know who on the cheerleading team. So when y'all out here, y'all doing the most, guess what? We get calls, y'all cussing people out. After probate, come on y'all, like y'all be doing a whole lot, and guess what? Phone ringing. It's either my phone or Lee's phone. I'm like, I'm not even on campus.
Can
I'm
you
at home trying to
believe
relax
they
for
did
2
this?
seconds.
Can you believe I don't know which cheerleader?
Oh, they'll say the
it is.
cheerleader. They never can tell us
They
who.
never get, oh no, but they get to describe it. I'll
Well,
be
no,
like,
one day I got a phone
dang.
call about a Quan on my team. I said, well, I got a lot of Quans, so which one are you talking about? The light-skinned one. Which one? All they knew was that Quan. I said, all my boys' name is Quan or got an on in it except for AJ. So you got to be, like, I'm telling y'all, y'all never know who's calling me. And I'm just like, I'm like, which one? Like, talking about some Quan. I'm like, oh my God.
They're gonna call us and let us know. We're just telling you to have class about it. We're not telling you, because I know like us, we don't work here. So it's like us trying to get you to do what you gotta do, not like 10 out of 10, like that's gonna be impossible.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. You're gonna do it anyway. Only thing we're trying to do is like build you up. Like have some class about what you're doing. Don't just be gutter slime out here with a blunt in your hand walking around. Just don't be gutter slime out here with a Four Loko in your hand shaking it on the bricks in the square. Like don't just be out like don't just be dodging, dipping and dodging out of every dorm room on campus with your cheer bag. Like don't do that. Like the reason why like
You talking about me?
So when it comes to like doing more as like rah-rahs already and like being more more vigilant on campus, are we allowed to have our own events? Like can we go through you to plan like an event of like, oh yeah, meet the Rahs, or come to you like, okay, move in with the Rahs, like we'll help, like are we allowed to host those and then like use the page to
They have to be confirmed. Because some stuff is enough.
Like we can do stuff like that, and also since we're already like Rahs, and I know like there's some people that are probably like interested in doing more things on campus, and you need like community service hours, you need like to build your resumes and stuff like that. So it's like I feel like we can use this opportunity to like use the name of Rahs to build more traction, as well as, you know, for us to build our resumes.
We need positivity.
And also,
it's hard to build a program up when you have people breaking it down at the same time, if that makes sense. Like our name is bigger than it's ever been in the history, even in my era, like I'm being real. But you gotta be positive and build it up. Like you can't be on the sideline cheering 1 minute and then squat out on the ground the next minute. Like I tell you all the time, I'm not a drinker, never have been. I don't knock nobody who drink. I'll go to a bar with my friends. But for my ladies, learn how to drink with class. That's all I can tell you. Like all that falling in the floor and hollering, women are the worst to get drunk. Y'all get real loud and ignorant. And it irritates me because I'm always a sober person, okay?
Boys do that too. Passed out drunk
right.
in CPR.
Yeah, I done seen that too. I done seen them pictures too, baby. Trying to tell you, I see a little bit of everything. And again, what y'all think, what's crazy is y'all always think it's y'all teammates. Y'all don't know who we know. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And a lot of my friends are Greek. I'm not Greek, but a lot of my friends are Greek. So when y'all go to these Greek events, a lot of my friends are younger than me, so they're still adventurous. I'm just too old for that. But they're outside, so they see. I seen, like I said, the laying on the ground. I done seen it all, and I'm like, how you doing? Like, I mean, I'm all for having fun, but good God, like the spot on the ground is crazy to me, and it's hot. Drinking, let me tell you something. That's a battle I'm not going to win with y'all. This underage drinking, I can't stop that either. But I'm gonna tell you right now, don't let me see you, because even homecoming, I seen a whole lot of people. See, again, Coach Danny is always sober. I was on the yard. People ran into me, almost hit the ground, and they would have still been laying on the ground because I wasn't going to pick them up. That's how drunk they were. I seen a whole lot. Just remember, I'm always somewhere, or somebody knows me. But yeah, homecoming, I was on the yard. Woo, child. It was real unique. Drunk as hell.
I was just gonna say, to piggyback off that, I think that also would be a good idea, because it's just like, I know like over the years or past like 2 seasons y'all been here, I feel like that would help with recruitment options, or like people to show interest, like they want to be on the cheer team and stuff. So that's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Like I said, just more positive, but the main thing is positive images, because again, you can't be laid out or sprawled out one night and then be like, hey, come and be a rah-rah. I'm like, hell no.
But screen people too. Screen people too. So like my thing is, BB's my friend. So BB's like, hey, Lee, I want to try out for Virginia Union. I'm like, yeah, girl. You're like, yeah, I see you out there getting it, doing all of this and doing all of this. And I'll be like, that's interesting. Help your friend right there. While she's trying to come out there on your behalf, teach her the...
Because some people,
Because what's happening is our friend is like, yeah, that's my homegirl, but your homegirl
can't cheer.
Jesus.
And then,
Christ of Nazareth.
So, yeah. Let me tell you something. Hand-eye coordination go a long way, y'all. If they ain't got it, they can't cheer. I'm just going to be real with you. You got no hand-eye coordination, don't come over here because you're wasting my time.
Ask them to show you something and then be like, oh, let me help you.
Yeah, or try to help them. If you help me, you still see they ain't got it, then be like, yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, no.
Congratulations in front of everyone in here, to BB, Taquan, Shaquan, and Minion, the captains for the season. With that being said,
I was gonna say what?
I'm super excited for them. I know that they're going to have a lot of support from you all, as well as far as moving on, a lot of respect from you all moving forward, because we're all going to be working together to make this plane fly as smoothly as possible.
Yeah.
With that being said, the Get Out is very, very, very strong, and it's not loud, it's not rude, it's not nasty, it's never going to be followed by a slur. It's always just going to be Get Out, okay? So please make sure at all times we're supporting our captains, we're supporting our teammates, and we are doing what we can to make sure that this goes through without any hiccups, okay?
Got it.
All right. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all.